ladies, and welcome to Mask Monday. If you say anything about this pink bow on my head, I will have words, okay? It's so pink though. Okay, so today's mask I'm going to be using is by Glam Glow, and it is the Youth Mud. You can't see that, but basically this is the painful one. This is the one that my husband could not handle. I haven't used it in a while, and I need to use it up before I start opening any other masks that I have. So I figured, why not? It does burn a little, it does tingle, burn, whatever you want to call it, but I like it, you know, beauty is pain, right? So in today's Mask Monday, I have a story time for you, as promised. The last week I did story time, I told you about how I cannot keep a secret, which is still true, and basically how my sister burdened me with the fact that she was pregnant and she didn't tell my mom. So if you want to go hear that story time, feel free. Maybe I'll link it down below, I don't know. But this time we're going to be talking about, hold on one second. Okay. This time we're going to be talking about what happened in her second pregnancy. So, my sister, at this point in time, had her first child. Her first child was now, I want to say around 2 or maybe less than 2. I'm not entirely sure. Around that age. And my mother is a good person, and my mom helps my sister a lot, you know, babysitting and all that. I don't really do that unless I get wrangled into doing it. I mean, I'm just not a child person. I'd rather watch your dog or something. But when my sister's in a jam, I'll help her, but my sister mostly relies on my mom for that stuff. And my mom is willing, but my mom is not a spring chicken, let's just say. Keep in mind, me and my sister are almost a decade apart. She's 9 years younger than me, okay? So she had her first kid, and, you know, her first kid was a handful and still is. Her first kid is very energetic, doesn't like to sleep, that kind of thing. So as a first child, that's hectic, right? It's like crazy. And my mom's helping my sister out, and one day, I'm at my mom's house, and my mom had left, and my sister was there, and she said, basically, I'm pregnant again. I'm like, no, don't do this to me again. Here comes the ulcer, here comes some more gray hair, because guess what 3 words she said again? Don't tell Mom. I said, listen, sis, you can't do this to me. And she's like, she can't know, I'm scared to tell her. Because, you know, she already had 1 kid, and 1 kid was a handful, and now she's having another kid already, and it's just like crazy pants, and I'm like, dude, you know, I can't keep a secret. Last time, I think my sister said I kept her pregnancy secret for 3 weeks. I didn't make it that far this time. Also, my sister was not present this time when I told my mom. See, me and my mom one day we're sitting. Oh, and before this happened, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So for a few days after I knew about this new secret that was dropped on me like an atomic bomb, I was trying to cryptically tell my mom, or make little sayings, like telling my sister in front of my mom, you know, you're gonna need a bigger vehicle, you know, because 2 car seats. I didn't say 2 car seats, but I said, you know, you're gonna need a bigger vehicle. And because they were looking for a new vehicle for her. And my mom did not pick up on it. And my sister gave me the dirtiest look. I think we were at a restaurant at that point in time. Yeah, we were at a restaurant. We were talking about my sister getting another vehicle. And I'm like, well, you're definitely going to need like a minivan. My mom did not pick up on that. And my sister gave me a dirty look. And I would just see little things like that. My mom never caught on. And I was just like, oh my God, you know, am I going to have to spell it out? So one day when my sister was not there, it was just me and my mom. And I was just trying to say it without saying it, right? Because if I don't actually say the words and she comes to her own conclusion, that means I didn't actually tell the secret, right? In my mind, that's how it works, right? So I was like, Mom, have you noticed that your daughter is kind of irritable lately? She's like, yeah, I have. And I'm like, Mom, have you noticed that your sister, or my sister, has been eating more lately? And my mom's like, you know what? Her butt's getting bigger. And listen, you have to understand. My sister takes after my mom. We have different dads, but my sister takes after my mom. My sister's petite. My mom is very petite. Like, she has a hard time keeping weight on. And my sister was always very slim. You know, nice figure, but slim. Not me, not so much, okay? So when I gain weight, nobody bats an eye. But if my sister gains weight, it's like, oh, what's happening? So my mom's like, I've noticed her butt's getting bigger. Is she pregnant? And I was just like, yes. And my mom got pissed. She's like, why didn't she just tell me? And I'm like, I don't know. Why am I in the middle? I hate this. And she's like, well, now I know. And I'm like, great. So my mom knows, but my sister doesn't know that my mom knows. And here I am in the middle again. Again. So I was like, well, Mom, we need to tell her, you know. She needs to know that you know. And it would be helpful. You could help her through her pregnancy, because this time she was earlier on in her pregnancy than the first time that my mom found out. So my mom finds out the second child way earlier in the pregnancy. And I'm like, you can help her with her pregnancy. You've done it, you know. And she's like, yeah, I don't know why she doesn't just come to me. And I'm like, she's afraid of you. When I was young, like in my teen years, I was afraid of my mom too. My mom is a hardcore Sicilian, and she takes no crap, okay? And I think she passed that down to us, but while we were growing up, we were afraid. Now I'm an adult. I'm not afraid of my mother. I love my mother. She has no power over me. And I know they're watching, so hi. But I was like, all right, well, I'm going to text her that you know. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. So I don't know if it was that day or the next day, and I texted my sister, and I'm like, look, I can't hold a secret, and Mom knows. And my sister was like, what? Why did you tell her? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, because it's me. How long? You've known me your whole life. You know I can't hold a secret. Why you tell me? I honestly think she was using me as buffer, because I'm the buffer in the family, you know? I kind of mediate between my mom and my sister, or I have in the past. Now, not so much. But she's also not having any more babies. So she's not having any more babies. I guess you don't need me as a buffer, right? So then my sister's like, oh my God, what did Mom say? And I'm like, you need to tell her. You need to tell her yourself. And it shouldn't come from me. So I texted my mom and I said, she knows, but she doesn't know that I told you that she knows. Are we following? This is so confusing. So I told my mom that my sister knows that my mom knows, but my sister doesn't know that I told my mom that my sister knows. Yeah, that's right. So act like you don't know that she knows. This is my family, right? Me, I would blurt it out. You know, I'd be like, hey, I'm pregnant. You know, no big deal. But with our family, it's like, so my sister, I don't know if she FaceTimed my mom or texted, I don't know. My sister told my mom, and then my mom acted all like, oh, and then, oh, I didn't know that you knew. And she told me, and then my sister told me, and I was like, good, now everybody knows. Now everybody knows, it's out in the open. Don't do this to Tiffany, okay? Tiffany has anxiety. Don't. And Tiffany can't keep her mouth shut. Don't. See these cards? If you're gonna send me a card, love it. Love it so much. I appreciate all the ladies that sent me these beautiful cards. Don't put personal stuff in it. I'm gonna read it. I can't help it. I can't. It's like a reflex, you know? Like, you know, when you just have like a reflex, you just have to. Anyways. So my mom learned about the second baby way sooner. And my mom wasn't happy. She wasn't happy that my sister didn't just come clean with her. And I think she might have been a little bit upset that maybe they had another baby so soon. I don't know. You'd have to ask. I don't know. I can't remember now. But my sister claims to be done with having the babies, unless something weird happens, which I don't think it will. But now my sister has 2 beautiful girls, and they are amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I'm their aunt. Because there are some kids that are just like not beautiful or amazing. We've all seen ugly babies, right? Like, it's not the baby's fault. They're beautiful, they're innocent, but they're like, I hope you grow out of that phase, you know? But these babies were really pretty babies. My sister, I don't know what to say about her except I don't want to say anything mean. Sibling rivalry and whatnot. But she does make beautiful babies. She does. I can't deny that. So anyways, that's how my mom found out about baby number 2. And if there were to ever be a baby number 3, I'm just going to put them both in a room and yell at both of them. And that's how it's going to be. So you guys, if you're watching, mom, sis, if that happens, either leave me out of it or I'm going to put you in a room and berate all of you. Okay? I love you. Anyways, that was my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. A little personal glimpse into my nightmare of a life sometimes. That's not funny because honestly, that is the least of my problems. But I will say it did give me anxiety. I really seriously cannot hold secrets like that. It really does like it affect me. But there are worse things out there for sure. And the babies were healthy and the mom's healthy, and that's all you can pray and hope for, right? And mom didn't kill my sister, so that's a plus. And everybody's happy and healthy. Anyways, I'm rambling now. I made a couple videos today. Can't wait for you guys to see them. Kind of afraid though. I'm afraid of the one. But you'll probably see those before you see this one. So anyways, thank you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for putting up with my weirdness, my randomness, my shenanigans, all the crazy things I do. Oh, by the way, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm feeling very festive. I just gave away a Mickey blanket, and I think it's the last one. I'm sorry. But this is a hidden giveaway, too. So if you've made it this far, after the whole, like, thanks for putting up with my weirdness and all that, I still have this. Did we forget about this? This is the Kylie palette, the Kylie Jenner pressed powder palette. And it's kind of like, I don't know what colors are in it. I'm not going to open it. I want to say they're like orangey, peachy red. I don't know. The colors are Naked, Beach, Penny, LA, Burgundy, Dubai, Brick, New York, and Almond. That's what the back says. And you can always look online if you want to see what the colors are. But if you want to win this palette, you have... Well, you're not going to get it by Christmas. Yeah, definitely not. But I will pick the winner. How about... What's today? Wait, Christmas is like this week. Holy crap. Okay, after Christmas, I'll pick the winner December 30th for this palette. And who knows, I might throw extra stuff in. I usually do. But just put in the comments, somehow write the word secret. Like, I cannot keep a secret or something like that. Don't just write the word secret, because that's just weird and people will know. Anyways, thank you for putting up with my my all and every I need to go back to bed. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. And good luck, everyone. And bye.